Hello everybody, come on in, say hi, let us know where you're watching from. What's my name? My name is Liz. This is the Crafty Queens page, y'all. I don't know if we're gonna be doing 2 crafts this week. I still have to sit down and fiddle fart with the Dremel tool and figure out how to use it before I go live. I've tried here and there, but my mind with vacation on it and all the things we're trying to do before we leave to get ready so we can come home to a nice clean house is just, it's a lot. So we shall see. Okay. Let's see here. Come on in. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. Hello, Miss Kelsia. Good morning, Miss Carol. Okay, guys, we're going to create something cute today. I watched a lot of Cozy Junk Cozy Junk Studio last month and got a lot of inspiration from her. So as I've been, reorganizing the craft room every other month, good morning, Miss Shannon. Hello, Mary. Thank you for sprinkling. I hope y'all don't hear my stomach growl because I don't have time to eat. Okay, don't have time. Good morning, Miss Bonnie. We ain't got no time for that crap. Hold on, let me quit scratching up the glass and see if I can get this in here like this. Maybe I should use something sharp. These scissors aren't that sharp. There we be. Look at us go. Good morning, Leanne. How are you, girl? I promise I know how to open a dagnab thing. But we're going to do something that I had set aside. It was over there on my counter. I was really hoping to use the rotary tool today on live, and I've been fiddle farting with it. Whoops, it's charging right now underneath here, but I've been fiddle farting with it. That's what I got to say about that. That's all I got to say. I have no nice words. Hello, Miss Tammy, how are you? So I don't know if that'll happen before or after I get back, but hopefully one day we'll be able to use the dagnab thing. For today, we're going to do a cute little something that requires you to chill out and create without stressing too much. So how's your week going? How was your Mother's Day? How was your weekend? How was your Monday? Tell me all the things. Because I am just in survival mode right now probably until we get back from vacations and I catch up. That's how that's gonna go. Pretty sure that's how that's gonna go. All right, let's see. I'll take all this out, and then I'm gonna scuff this up. This is a Dollar Tree frame, so it's very, very thin plastic, I think is the nicest way to say it. And then, good morning, Miss Denise. How are you? I'm gonna scuff it up a little bit. Okay, I think we're goodish. Okay, we're gonna start off with a black base for this frame, which is right here. How did the bottles turn out? I have not been able to redo them. So the one turned out great, the other blue one is okay, and then the other 3 not so much at all. But I have not had a second down here until about 20 minutes ago. So we shall see. That will probably not get done until after vacation. And by probably, I mean definitely not. I'm struggling right now to get everything done before we go on vacation that I'm trying to get done. So, yeah, I'm behind on paint brushes too, which those I really don't want sitting for a week while I'm gone. So I'm going to do paint brushes, and I need to take some photos. I'm behind, y'all. I'm behind. But I'm getting lots of content ready and edited for when I'm gone so that you guys have some fun, new, cute things to look at. And so that we're still posting on our page. Because you know, my husband said, while we're gone, babe, just like, you know, share our vacation with them. Like, they would love that, blah, 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 right? And while I love the idea, I can do it. While I love that idea, and I probably will, when and if I think about it, this is the first vacation that my 18-year-old is not going on with us. So I don't know how many more of these we have left. So when I'm on vacation, if I take pictures, cool, you know what I mean? But I don't want to stress about it. I want to enjoy that time with our family and especially our kids, because it just goes too fast. So I don't want to stress about it. So if that happens, yay for us. But I don't want to have to do that. So I'm trying to get lots of content ready to rock by, so that when we're gone, you know, there's still stuff happening on the page for us. Okay, so I'm gonna dry this. I just gave it, I was like, did I turn it all on? I just gave it a once over with some black chalk paint. And I'm gonna have to do this too. Yep. Yipperty dippers. Hold on, y'all. This one piece of little paper is trying to fly away. Okay. So, of course, this is the week that I gotta take the car in. Right now I have a rental car. I gotta take the car in to get it secured, protected. I have no idea what they're doing. I gotta pack. Trying to clean my home. Enough to where, like, when I walk in the door from vacation, I'm not like, ew. So a lot. And then, you know, just typical regular appointments in day-to-day life as well. We got soccer games. We start bowling league this week, tomorrow. So that's one night that I can't do anything else. So it's just a lot, you know what I mean? Hello, Anchor Art Creations. Like, yes, they don't. And I'm a picture hooer. So I can guarantee you that I will take some pictures. But as far as like when I post them, who in the heck knows? If I get a free moment where we're laying in bed all relaxing, maybe I will. But I don't want to count on that and then stress the whole time when I'm trying to be on vacation with my kids. It's already going to be, are you leaving this weekend? Yes, we are leaving Saturday. We're still waiting on a time for our soccer game to find out when we're leaving, but we are leaving at some point on Saturday. And I keep needing to ask my dang husband which state we're stopping in, because we're driving like 6 hours and then we're going to stop and stay at a hotel and then get up and drive like 4 or 5 hours, I want to say, the next day. So that, because we have 9 and 10-year-olds. Okay, so this is just matte black now. Matte black. I went to school with a kid named Matte Black. Okay. Then we're gonna do this. I don't know. It's just paper, so honestly, our stuff could have stuck just fine, but now we know for sure it will. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been watching a lot of Cozy Junk Studio. I'm pretty sure I caught up on all her videos, and I think she started her YouTube channel a couple years ago. So when I'm driving, she's on. I'm listening, not watching. Calm down. When I'm, you know, when I'm doing a chore, she's on lately. So yeah. This is definitely something she has inspired. It's dark and moody, just like her. And I have been loving the golds and blacks lately together. I don't go too far down the rabbit hole of like oddity type stuff as far as like animal bones and things. Because I like the pictures of the animals better. But it's a slippery slope, I tell ya. So I see that stuff now that I've been watching her stuff. You know, the algorithm will show you more of what they think you want to see. I'm seeing all kinds of fun stuff. Okay. So I think that's pretty good for that. So how was everybody's Mother's Day weekend? Did y'all do anything crazy? We normally keep it pretty simple. This year my husband decided to get me a van, so that was crazy, but we normally keep it pretty simple. I have a daughter that I lost when she was 4 months old, so we go and see her, and then we go out to eat as a family. And this year, a lot of years, we go to Olive Garden because my kids love it. So they haven't been since, like, I want to say the fall. So we took them there and they loved it. So did I. I think I could eat my weight in breadsticks. Just saying. Who is it again? A YouTuber. Oh yes, Cozy Junk Studio. And she's on YouTube for sure. She might be in other places. And her name is Sharon. She is a nurse. And so she cracks me up because some of her voiceovers, she'll like get tongue-tied. And she'll be like, sorry y'all, it's like 3 a.m. But I love her personality, her humor, and I love her, just matte black, y'all. I'm just doing one, I think. No, I'm not. This is all scratched up. Hold up. Where did the frame go? Oh, here it is. Okay. That looks really good. This needs one more coat. And then I love her style. I love her style. She's fun. She does a lot of paper crafts too. She said she used to be into journaling. But I absolutely love watching her. She's creative. Okay. Okay. Now I don't mind like the brush strokes in this project. I don't know why, because usually I definitely do, but for whatever reason I'm liking the way that looks today. So we're going with it. Hello English Cottage Crafts, how are you? Hello, Miss Natalie. How are you? I have this on high. Put me on high. Try not to put my fingerprint in it again. Good morning, Miss Kelby. Hello, Backroom Creations. How are you, Miss Jeanette? Is it gloomy where you are today? Because it's gloomy in this part of Ohio. Okay. That is so much better. I don't know what I was doing. I gotta quit talking and crafting at the same time. Sometimes I don't think I look down enough. I'd be having FOMO and getting in the comments too much. Okay, so now it looks a lot better. A lot better. Okay, then we're gonna do this. Okay, all right, okay. We're gonna have some metals in here too, so it don't matter. It's not gonna be all black. Then I'm thinking what we ought to do is what? How would you do this? How would you do this? Okay, I can set that over hither. Gloomy, supposed to rain. Yeah, it's like gloomy on and off raining here lately. And we have had so many soccer games canceled. When I was a kid, okay, they did not care if it was hailing on us. We were standing out in that field kicking a ball, okay? They did not care if we came home, mud, no. These days, if it sprinkles and the fields are ruined, then they don't have soccer. And I know I'm being one of those people right now, like back in my day, but listen. And so yesterday, we have missed so many, had to cancel so many soccer games that yesterday everyone was like, we will play in the rain. Like, we just want to play. Is it really, Shannon? That's awesome. Is it hot and sunny over there? So they went and played in the rain. Now, of course, my husband and my son, my 9-year-old son was allowed to go, but I was not allowed to go. My husband was like, oh, honey, I don't want you getting sick, and you're going to be sick on vacation, and blah, 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 right? So I was like, all right, fine, I won't go. I'll stay home with the kids, whatever. So I don't go. And don't you know, my son does great, and I miss it. Rainy and stormy in South Carolina. So there was that. I was not a happy girl. I was like, you pick now, sir, to do fabulous. Hold on. Okay, let me put these over hither. I want to say, did I cut these bigger? Look at me go. hang on a minute here. They need to go that way, okay. All right. Now you should probably ought to use like a glue stick or something, but I ain't got no glue stick. So we ain't gonna be doing that. Oh, that's gonna be so pretty. Okay. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna honestly take this. Rain in PA all week. Is it really? I was like, we have a poncho, and then I was like, are you gonna be wearing the poncho? Down south, they don't care if it's storming out. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I grew up in Florida, but I didn't play any sports there. But this was in Ohio, where I am now, at literally the same schools. And we used to play no matter what. Rain. They used to say rain or shine. We don't care. And now they're all, you know, the fields. They're not worried about the kids getting sick. It's the fields. They're like, we can't ruin the fields. They must have had too many times to ruin the fields, I guess. I don't know. I guess what I'm going to do, y'all, if you have a glue stick, I would use it. Because I'm thinking what I'm going to do is just, this. Put some Mod Podge around here. Put some Mod Podge. I'm staying away from the corners. I'm going to go ahead and throw 4 little dots of hot glue in the corners. So I'm just putting it everywhere else. Ooh. You have a beard, ma'am. You have a beard. There you go. There we be. Okay, I used my mini also. Okay, I'm gonna get it on there first. And since it's like a floral pattern, it really don't matter how straight it is, right? I just wanted it to be similar to the other one. That's how we're doing that. If you have an easier way, please share it, because, you know, didn't really think about this part. If I would have done this again, I would have tried to use one big piece of paper instead of finding, but this color was perfect for what I wanted. So I really wanted to use it. Okay. Definitely recommend one big old piece of paper though. It's probably what I would do if I had to do it over. Okay. We're gonna do it again. 3rd day of rain. Oh, break here in Charlotte. Oh, nice. Yeah, when we get like a little sunny morning or something right now, it is glorious. Fabulous, I tell ya. Okay, then just gonna pounce it down here. Okay. Oh, yes, please, ma'am. Yes. Okay. I know it don't look like much yet, but it's going to be fabulous. It's going to be great. Hold on. That glue string. There we go. Okay. Okay. So now we got that. We got that. Get a break later this evening. Storming here. It's been here for, I bet you are. Hello, Miss Susan. How are you, girl? All right, y'all. Then we've got these cute frames and little pieces of paper. I don't know what these are. I think they're just paper. And probably from Amazon, Temu. I don't typically find this nice of like paper type stuff at yard sales or thrift stores, so I'm thinking it was from there. Okay. And then we have a bunny as well, and a little bit of a different frame. I think it can work. I think it can. I think it can. Oh, look. I saw the bow on this one, but I didn't see this. This one has a crown. Has a crown. It was meant to be. Hello, Miss Susan. Thank you for sprinkling, girl. I appreciate that. Okay. I wanted animals that were looking at each other, but it didn't work out that way. So we're going to take these again. And I think for these, because they don't really touch anywhere but there, I'm just gonna do a little bit of hot glue. We'll let that cool for a minute, and then we'll get the hot glue strings off. Ouch! Just making sure that my little hole is all covered. And okay. Oh my gosh, so cute. So stinking cute. Sorry. There we go. Okay. The end, we're going to do the same thing to this one. Let me make sure, because they do have tops. They do have tops. Okay. All right. That one's going to be a little bit off center, but it's all going to be covered, so nobody will know. Hello, Miss Mary. How are you, girl? Because I want to get the little ears in there. Ouch. There we go. Tried to stay away from the edge, but still check it and make sure here. Yeah, we did pretty good. Just getting any glue strings. All right, now look how cute these are. Perfect, perfect. And when I think of spraying, I usually think of like light and bright and yada yada. So, kind of like the idea of doing like a dark, classy looking spraying. How do we want these? Too much glue. These frames like barely just fit in here. They just fit. Okay. All right, we're gonna use this as our spacer. Poor thing, this needs thrown out. Let's see. Might be a little too much space. Now let's check that. That's much better. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do this next 5 days. Oh yeah. I'm not looking because we're leaving Saturday, so I'm like, listen, it can do whatever it wants until I leave. And then it can really do whatever it wants because I won't be here. All right, I'm gonna put some Mod Podge down here. I mean, I guess we could get the back of the little bunnies and deer too, couldn't we? Because those will be down on paper as well. And again, I'm just leaving little corners space to do some little dots hot glue. Hello, Miss April. How are you, girl? Get this back where I had it before I mess everything up. Okay. Okay. Now, if you have a frame or something that's going that's a little big for like your little thing here, I personally am putting it over top because I think it'll look cute if it's like popping out instead of trying to look like it's hiding under. But you could cut these to size as well. You could just trim them up a little bit. That would be cute. Okay, then the same thing, I'm just going to take this, try to get off some glue strings, just in case I don't see them. Okay, guys, look how cute those are. Okay, let's put it in here and see. I finally got some copper, what's this called? Spanish copper rub and buff. And I wanted to use it, but I think gold and silver is what's in here. So, oh look, we just repainted our thing. Great, fabulous. Fantastic. Let's see. Now, do we want the glass though? Try this little tiny brush. I think I'm gonna leave the matte black. I think I'm gonna leave this like outer edge black because I'm gonna put some metal color on the other. So I do want to make sure it is fully black. There we go. Okay. And do I want the glass? I don't think so. No, ma'am. I don't believe I do, but it's here if I change my mind. Okay, so let's put this back in. Maybe I'll put the glass behind it so that it can keep its shape and all that good gravy. Dollar Tree. It is like just a little Dollar Tree frame. So it is like the really thin plasticky feel, but I feel like you can make it look good. Okay, now let's see. Now we're getting somewhere here. There we go. It's coming, it's coming. All right. Like I said, I was going to use our new copper, but I think I'm going to have to use our gold and our silver today because that is what is in our frames. And I think that'll look really good. You could even do this like a Spanish moss green or one of the like greeny colors back here. I think that'd be really pretty. All right. So let's do some gold first. I'm gonna use my hand, I think. And there's like some beading on the inside of this here. So I'm just gonna take and rub over that. And this frame was originally silver. And you can kind of see because I only did one coat. You could honestly probably sand this back a little bit and get some silver to show through. Okay, then we're gonna do the sides here. And thank you, Miss Mary. 2.5 hours, oh wow. See, it's a small world, I'm telling you. I still cannot, I was actually talking to my papa the other day. And I was like, do you know there's a girl that watches me that knows you? He was like, what? I'm like, yes. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Anybody reading any books right now? I think I'm like book 4 in the series of the Hawthorne brothers. Or what was the very first book called? Inheritance Games. A Week in Seaside, Florida. Oh, I bet it was glorious. That's amazing. Good for him. Okay. All right. So we're just starting to kind of add, like bring that frame with the design, you know what I mean? And then we're going to take some silver. And Now, if you are not a mixed metal person, you could just use one or the other. And like I said, you could do the frame green or do it something different altogether. Whatever you like. I probably should have done the frame without putting the design in first, but here we are. That's a good tip for next time. You too, Miss Carol, read and craft, so I choose to craft. That's right. That's right, girl. So I have been like purposely getting to the, get my kids from school, like 20 minutes earlier than I'm supposed to be there, because I'm not at home where I can see a million things that need to be done, and I'm nowhere near the craft room and all that good stuff. But sometimes I can get like a little too podcasty or like a little too replay-y, and then it's just like a bunch of noise all day. And I have a bunch of noise all night because I have kids. So sometimes I need like that quiet and stillness. But of course my brain don't shut off. So then I started reading again. And yeah, I have been loving that series. I read the Handmaid series also earlier in the year. But I hadn't read in like a month because we've just been so busy. So I finally was like, you know what? I should be getting to the bus stop early. That's how I'm going to keep reading, dagnabbit. Because I really want to finish this series and find out what all happens. Okay, guys. Let's see. I think that's really pretty. Okay. I think it's really pretty. Let me leave it alone because you could do this all day. I need a little bit right there. There we go. Could do that over there too. And I did that with the silver already. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Now, let me take a makeup brush from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to give it a once over. I think after I take pictures, maybe I will clean the glass and put it on top. Maybe, but I just don't like the way that was looking. But for right now, I'm loving this matte look. I like the paper on top. Okay. Whoops. Okay. How are we looking? Pretty good. Let me see. Oak Island. I haven't heard of that one. Go over to Myrtle for the entertainment and dining. Oh, is Oak Island in South Carolina? Have you ever been to Murrells Inlet in South Carolina? I've only been to South Carolina once, but that was my favorite part. It's my favorite part because it's not on the busy road, of course. This is why it was my favorite part. But it was beautiful. It was like art vendors outdoors. There was restaurants, you could walk along the water. It was beautiful. I think I have some black velvet in here. I think. Was black one of my colors? I got every other color in the rainbow. Aha. Those would be fun for Christmas. Or like spring, you could even just tie a cute little green bow around like a picture for spring. That'd be adorable. Hello, Eva. How are you, girl? Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm going to, I think, do a black velvet bow. I believe. This is just from Amazon. Just from Amazon. Let's see. So I think I need about that much-ish. That much-ish. I'm actually gonna, hold on. Maybe a little more. Use your fabric skizzers, if you got them. All right. And I'm just gonna do like a shoestring bow. I just need to figure out, hold on, how to tie this where my velvet is showing on all sides is what I need to figure out. or I'm going to tie it and then make that happen. Let's find out. Oh, are they really? My husband loves a lot of different kinds of seafood. Y'all, I know how to tie a shoe, right? Hold on, because now I'm second guessing myself. Now I'm not so sure I do. There we go. I loved it. I loved the live music outside. I just love that vibe so much more than the whatever that main road is, with the arcade and all that jazz. I also love the ocean, so that part I liked. This time we're staying at, my husband goes here every fall for a golf trip, and he stays at a place called the Breakers Hotel. No, that's cute. No, stop. And he has always said, you and the kids would love this. It's got like a pool and a lazy river and blah, 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 whatever. So that is actually where we're staying this year. Last time we stayed at like an Airbnb, maybe 15 minutes away. So we'll be like right on the beach this time. We won't have to pay for beach access, or what's it called, parking. It was like, this was in 2018 I went, and it was like 20 or 30 bucks a day, depending on where you park, just to park there. It was nuts. I don't like this bow. This bow. So it'll be nice not to have to do that. And then a lot of things will be in walking distance because we are going to be on that busy area. I'm going to use these. And now I'm just going to cut this one. I'm doing like a steep angle, but, and then I don't care if these are different lengths. And I'd probably like it better if they weren't exactly the same. But we'll see what we get here. Okay. Now I think that's cute. That adds just a little touch. You could put it in the corner. Dagnabbit, that's cute too, but I kind of want to put it here because they each have their own, and yeah, I'll just put it there. Now you could take like some metal embellishments. I'm gonna put this on the top of the mat so that it's not on our frame, but I think that's just the cutest little touch. And we're gonna cut those down more. Hold on, long seemed like a good idea 5 seconds ago. It seemed like it. Yeah, that's a little too long. Let's try that. Oh, there we go. Okay. You guys, this doesn't have a stand on it, but you can hang it this way. This is one of those frames where you can hang it either way. So you could do your project either way. I think that's really cute, you guys. How sweet is that? It's got a little bit, but yes, you could use some metal embellishments. You could use some stamping, all kinds of different ways that you could spruce this up. But I kind of needed something simple to let my brain relax today. So thank you, Miss Susan. You're that way with my husband likes crab cakes, but he also doesn't like any peppers or onions in any of his food. So sometimes we go and he's disappointed. I'm like, babe, start asking. Shrimp, that used to be my favorite. I'm plant-based now because I get migraines so bad. It's unreal. So I went plant-based, but shrimp was my favorite meat for sure. I got some awesome teal and red velvet. Oh, did you, Karen? Ooh, that's going to be perfect. All the shrimp I can eat. Exactly, Karen, right? I like to go to the Outer Banks. Me too. Somebody I know is going there this year, and I can't wait till they go because I'm trying to remember who. Okay, I got it's one of my local friends. I can't wait till they go because I need them to tell me all about it. Known for their seafood. Thank you, Miss Mary. I appreciate that. Okay, guys. Good morning, Miss Joe. Thank you, Leanne. To be completely honest with y'all. Thank you, Tammy. I don't know. I use stamp with gold paint and stamp my frame. Ooh, that's a good idea. You could even take some of this rub and buff inside. I probably put it all over my face. Nope. You could even take some of this stuff inside too. but I kind of like it like this. It's very simple, cute, pretty. I would look closer at it. It would catch my eye. It's not overdone, but I love it. So I'm going to leave it just like this, but I'm thinking there's a lot of pretty ways that you could do this for sure. Now, in all honesty, I don't know about Thursday yet. Okay. I, have a million things to do. And, like I said, I'm trying not to come back home to a dirty house. So I'm trying to clean and do what I can so that when I get home, all I got to do is like, I'm going to be spring cleaning in the summer. That's what I'm going to do because I didn't do it in the spring. And so I don't know if I'm going to have a live on Thursday. I may not, depending. Her training, does she really, Karen? I have not seen her in forever. I need to pull her back up. You know how Facebook thinks that they know what you like more than you know what you like? They unfollow people from you. I think that's what happens. Or maybe I follow too many people and then it's like, girl, who do you want to keep? Okay. I want to keep them all. But that's what we made today, guys. Just something simple, pretty to get you started. And like I say, go nuts with this. But I think that's really gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. This would be good in a gallery wall, which a lot of the pieces I've done in the last 3 to 5-ish months have had like the black and gold in mind for a gallery wall. And it is animals. I mean, it's deer and bunnies, but I really feel like you can get away with them all year round. Because that's what I'm telling myself. Hello, or thank you, Miss, hello, Miss Tony, and thank you, Miss Kelsia. Hello, thank you. All right, y'all, I hope you have a good week if I don't see you on Thursday. If I do, it'll probably be something simple again, just because I need my brain to relax this week, you know what I mean? Every chance I get. I have been watching her since her first live. Have you, Karen? I love watching her. She's so different and so fun, and I love all her metal pieces, and I thought she had something else too, maybe wood pieces, but I know for sure metal. God, it's been like a year or two, I bet, since I've seen her. I'm telling you what, there's too many people and things going on. but yes, I'll either see you Thursday or next week while I'm gone. You'll get all kinds of goodies on the page, and then when I get back, I'll see you that Tuesday, okay? I'll keep you posted as soon as I do know for sure. I will put it in the Telegram channel and the broadcast channel, okay? You guys have a good day and a good week, and I will see you again soon. Bye.